guys, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, or welcome if you're new. Today I have something very exciting and I can't wait to use it, so I couldn't wait to make this video. I already have all my face products on except for eyeshadow, and that's because I'm going to be trying out the new Anastasia Riviera palette. So yeah, I ordered this palette as soon as it came out, the same day it launched. I was on the website and I bought it because I couldn't wait to use it. I'm so excited. All the colors in it look so beautiful and I just couldn't wait to use this palette any longer. So I thought that it would be fun if we play with it today, and that's the reason why I don't have any of my eye makeup on. So yeah, this is what the palette looks like. The outside of the palette, like the packaging, it's really interesting because it's like a fabric type of material, kind of like something that you would use on like your outside furniture, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a rough type of fabric, but it's really pretty. I love the look of it. I love how it looks very nautical. I love the look of it. And then the inside is the best part, of course, because you get all of these beautiful colors. So you also get a mirror right here, which is very typical for her palettes. Now I've never really played much with her eyeshadows before. I only have one palette that was gifted to me by a friend on one of my birthdays, and it's the Mario and Anastasia palette, and that is the only one that I've really dived into. This one, I haven't really dived into any of the other ones. I am curious about the Norvina palette and also the Sultry palette. Those two kind of intrigue me. The Modern Renaissance also intrigues me, but that was such a popular palette. But yeah, I think that slowly but surely I'll get into, you know, trying out all her palettes. But for right now, this is the one that I wanted to try. And so yeah, let's dive into it. So I was looking at it a little earlier and I was like, what should I do you know, on my eyes today? And I think that I really want to dive into the purple and the pink, and I really want to dive into this color right here. I'm very curious by it. It's called I can never say this word, Mediterranean. And we have Bahamas, which is the pink one, and we also have Canes, which is the purple one. So I think that those are the colors that I really want to mainly focus on. So yeah, let's get playing. I have everything, and I will also, you know, insert swatches and the names of the shadows and everything else, but I really just wanted to mainly focus on you know, creating this look. And I am using natural light today, so I hope that it looks good and you guys enjoy it. So let's get started. I am going to prime. So the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to set my primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab States right here, and I'm just gonna use the steep brush that the palette came with, and I'm gonna use the flatter version, or the flatter side, and I'm just going to set that primer to create a nice clean base so that we can start our look. Okay, so that first shadow is really nice. It's very pigmented, even though it's very nude, but it blended really nicely. So let's get started with some of the deeper shades. I think I'm going to go into a Coastline, and I'm just going to put that in the crease, and again I'm going to use the same brush that came with the palette, but the more fluffier side. And the brush is nice. It's not terrible, but at the same time it's not the best brush that I've used, but it will do for today. One thing that I am noticing with the two shadows that I've used so far is that there's a lot of kickback. So as you guys can see, I've used this shade right here, and I've just went in like this and and there's a lot of kickback, so just beware of that. I really don't mind it, but I know some people do, so just letting you know. Okay, you guys, so far that is the shadow, and it's called again Coastline, and it does have a lot of kickback, so beware of that. Now I think I'm going to move into the more funner colors, so I think I'm gonna go in with the purple one, which is called Canes, and I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush, and I'm gonna put it in the same place as I did Coastline. And just like the other shade, this one seems to have quite a bit of kickback as well. Nonetheless, the color is blending beautifully. It's not patchy at all, and it's very pigmented. So if you don't mind kickback, I surely don't if it's going to give me this payback, you know? I also don't seem to notice a lot of fallout under my eye, so that's good. All the fallout seems to be happening in the pan, so that's a good thing as well. Okay, so I have the purple down. Now I'm going to grab my e.l.f. blending brush, which is a little bit smaller than the one I was using, a little bit tighter, and I'm going to go into... The matte shades have a lot of kickback, so beware if you don't like kickback. The matte ones in this palette have serious kickback. So now I'm going to go into Bahamas, and I'm going to place it just beneath the purple that we just used. And this palette, these shades are so pigmented. It's crazy. I mean, look at that pink. Wow. That is very pretty. Okay, so I placed that pink there. Now I kind of want a little bit more pink on the corner, so I'm going to grab a flatter brush. I think I'm going to go in with this Luxie 249. It's a double-sided brush. I'm going to take the flatter part, and I'm just going to pack some of that pink on the outer part of my lid. And guys, like, seriously, kickback. It's kind of intense, but I mean, the pigment is there, so is it a win-win or what? Because okay, so this is what the eyes are looking like so far. I'm very happy with the way they are looking. So I think that now I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna use that Mediterranean shade, and I'm gonna use it dry first, and then we'll see when to wet the brush. And I'm going to use my Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush. It's nice and flat, so I'm going to use that to pack it on. Let's see how it works dry. If not, there's a lot in my brush. If not, we'll wet the brush. Wow, that is the color by itself without wetting. It's pigmented. It looks really pretty. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. And I think that just for fun, because I do want to intensify the color, I'm going to wet my brush to see what it looks like. Wet. So I'm just going to use my NYX Dewy Face Mist. But you can use anything you have. And let's see. Oh yes, definitely wetting the brush intensified the shade by a lot. And that is a very pretty color. I love this color, and it looks so pretty with the purple because the color looks kind of bluish, kind of grayish, but it has like specks of purple and pink, so it actually matches our eye very well. So I'm just gonna keep adding that to my lid. Okay, you guys, so this is what the eyes look like so far. I am so in love with this eye look. I really like it. I do have a bit of fallout underneath my eyes, so I'm just gonna grab my big fluffy brush and just wipe that away. It seems to wipe off pretty easily, so okay, so this is what the eye looks so far. I am so happy with the way that it came out. I think that I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lash now. And I think that for that, I'm going to, let's see. I think that I'm going to go into, let's start with the same shade we started, which was Coastline. And I'm just going to place that underneath my eye with the same brush that came in the palette with the fluffier side, and I'm just gonna place that all over my bottom lash. Okay, and then once that is done, I'm going to grab the same blending brush that we used for the pink. If I can find it. Yes, my e.l.f. brush that we used for the pink, and I'm going to put the pink just on top of that Coastline shade. Okay, and I'm going to grab a thinner brush. I'm going to use this Revlon eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go into the purple, and I'm just going to put it as close to the lash line as I possibly can. Well, these matte shades are really powdery. Like as soon as I put this on my eye, I saw the smoke from the powder just come up, which is crazy. And I'm just gonna leave a tiny space right here so I can use some of that shimmery shade on my lower lash as well. Okay, and I'm just going to grab my fluffy brush that I used to blend out all the edges, and I'm just going to blend everything together just so we don't have any harsh edges poking through. Okay. And lastly, I'm going to grab that same liner brush that I was using for the purple, and I'm going to go into the shimmery shade Mediterranean that we were using, and I'm going to apply that to the corner where we left a little bit of space, and I am going to wet it because it's how it works best. just like that. And it looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. That looks so beautiful. I'm getting cotton candy vibes though from using these colors. But I like it. Oh my gosh, that shade. That shade is everything. Okay, and let's see. There isn't really a shade here that I can highlight with, so I'm just gonna quickly highlight my inner corner with my highlight that I was using and do some eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. I just added a wing liner, and I said that's so weird. Okay, you guys, so this is the completed look. I just added a wing liner, and I also added some purple under my eyes. Let me show you what I used. So for my waterline, I used the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in Nymph, which is like a nice purple eyeliner. And I used two of my favorite products. I used the Essence Lash Primer infused with mango butter. I love this stuff. It's the best thing ever. And then I used the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara, the one in the purple tube, to create some big dramatic lashes. I don't wear falsies, so I always try to, you know, make my lashes look as dramatic as possible. And yeah, that completes this look. Final thoughts on the Anastasia Riviera palette. I loved it. I love the colors. Like, I can't wait to play with some of the other ones. In fact, I think that I'm going to make another video with using some of the other colors. This blue one is calling my name. This yellow one is also calling my name. So I think that I'm going to post another video using a different look. And I really did enjoy this palette a lot. The only thing that I can think of that I did not like is the amount of kickback that it has. I am the type of person that I don't mind kickback if I'm getting these results, but the kickback on this palette was intense. Every time that I did my brush, there was so much powder. In fact, when I was doing my lower lash, I could see the powder just flying. So it does have a lot of kickback, but I love the colors, and you know, I already have this palette, so I'm going to keep using it because I think that it's beautiful. I love all the pops of colors. The pink is super pigmented, the purple, I mean, blended beautifully. All of the colors blended amazing. And this color, the one that I used for my lid, the Mediterranean color, it reminds me a lot of the previous color that I used on the James Charles palette, actually. If you guys want to check that video, it's the one before this one where I tried a bunch of new makeup, high-end makeup, and I used the James Charles palette in that, and this color actually reminds me a lot of that color that I used. So that's another reason why I kind of want to post a different eye look using this palette, so be on the lookout for that one. It's probably not going to be this week because I have other videos that I have planned for this week, but you know, expect a new look coming up with this palette. But all in all, I loved it. The brush that came with the palette, surprisingly, is not that great. Some of the hairs were falling off on my face, and this blending part of the brush, the fluffy one, is kind of rough too, but it blended the color pretty nicely. And this one is not too bad, but this one, not that great. Yeah, so that is all I have to say. I will insert swatches, or I've already inserted swatches. I'm not sure where in the video I'm going to do this, but I will show you how everything swatches, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was so excited that I got that in the mail, and I couldn't wait to create a look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys on my next video.